S-T-R-O. Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winner's side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase double rings. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase double rings. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase double rings. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the...
All right, Coach, thank you. There's a look at New Era Field here in Orchard Park, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go! Hey, hold on. Double dog. That's the way.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This is Thompson. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They run with Thompson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They get the first, the decision to run on 3rd and medium. Winds up being a good one.
A gain of 12. First down, Washington.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's right, baby.
Play action. Haskins. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The D-tackle, Sheldon Richardson, came barreling in for the sack. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. 3rd down here. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lorenzo Alexander wreaking the defensive havoc. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Completes it to Corey Grant. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones.
Include microphone and broadcasts. Share party audio. There we go.
To the air, Allen. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
Sometimes you get beat, man.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw, it's Allen. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the 1st half.
Yeah.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
Gotta wait on that.
And this one goes
It's
nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
They're probably all going to be mad.
And the Bills' 46-yard line.
They're very mad that we're not fighting.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 2nd down, Haskins. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Sheldon Richardson, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
It lets me, your interior linemen have to decide
so it's
whether they're
third
going to
and
double
long,
team.
and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Ed Oliver Jr.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
A first half update now from Philadelphia. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker. And oh, it coughed it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try.
Yeah, you went for it on 4th.
Let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Sliding out of the pocket. Over the middle to Beckham.
Oh, my God! Come on!
Do finally get him at the 12.
That's terrible.
A big play here for Buffalo. 56 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Check 56. How you get on the head? How you get on the head?
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen, and he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jonathan Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I think this is going to be the timber of the Bills season. Is just...
So after the sack,
so
Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Awful bad.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hausch with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Hausch now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
He's kind of a one-trick pony. Yeah. The return game in this is fun.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where
I called that blitz right up
And
there.
the running lane's non-existent in this first half
Load
as
it.
they'll stop him behind the line. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. On 3rd down, it's Thompson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
It is, in my defense, it is circle the wagon time for this Buffalo team.
On the return, it's White. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Jags last year.
Allen now looks to throw, and this one's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, and it's 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Allen going to throw again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half.
That's what they said. I don't know what
it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
56, right there, 56. I don't even know why this team showed up.
On 1st down, it's Grant. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
Yes.
I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Caught on the right side by Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's why
now,
we
after
send
the completion, we're going to get a timeout.
So we send him over the middle.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
It is less devastating than the Beckham.
Down 80! 56, check 56. There's a party now.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen forced out to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is coming through the air.
Of injuries that I
but in
get.
a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
With very little law. Yeah.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. 3 bucks.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Yeah.
Orleans Darkwa. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Now Hausch can attack on the extra point.
So I have missed, I think I just missed this one. I have missed.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
How did Notre Dame do? Oh, my God, thank you. Where'd you find out? Oh. No, Isabel found a bag of socks that I was looking for, and I'm an idiot. She does that 15 times a day. I couldn't find my friggin' microphone to broadcast today, and she found it in... Like, she decided to look for it and then found it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take
the Bills are great at,
we always look to the
stuffing 3 runs in a row and then giving up a
on the team, a star,
yard
veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's
Tony
shake things
Gurley
up.
even
Let's
ran
go.
it against it.
Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
He ripped off a
Shake it off.
47-yard and like a 60-yard run.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch tight end. Even.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So lucky.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
First down, Redskins.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler, as a rookie last year, in on the stop there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got the artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good match.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Lorenzo Alexander picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Awesome. That was a pretty big sellout.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Blue there, blue there. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Regular, 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 regular.
Topper, topper.
So after the INT, it's Allen. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
Mott's 56. All day, punt.
Alert, alert, alert.
56.
Allen going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. They are in the second quarter down in Miami. The Jets out to an early lead over the Dolphins. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd down, it's Thompson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
There's 6 people watching this, and it is silent in the chat.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
I can't believe
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And now will come the offense as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Allen now throwing again. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Beasley signed with the Bills in March just before his 30th birthday after 7 years with the Cowboys, hoping that he can be a very valuable slot receiver in Buffalo. Just under 700 yards last year and 3 touchdowns in Dallas.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
First down, and they're going to throw without him. And his throw is incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
I'm running
Game speed,
fully different play.
always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen, his throw incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger-happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Regular.
56.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Flushed out right. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Let's go. Hey, come on. It's our time. It's our time.
Someone stole the AEW belt this weekend from Chris Jericho.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Throw left side complete. That's Thompson. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
That was
Washington.
dirty.
Chris Thompson.
that was dirty.
As the first half is winding down. As they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And he's got some space here. They are in the second quarter down in Miami. The Jets out to an early lead over the Dolphins. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 52. All 52. Middle. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, Charlie.
I'm coming for you, son. 51 to Mike.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Towards the end zone for Brown. And
Oh my
will be intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Thought they fixed that.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
If that... So, Zay is
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
And he's like one.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, I'm getting tight now. I know I'm going to lose this game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to have a third down.
56.
Here's Allen. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Jonathan Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taken in at the 22. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Thompson. 20. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
How about that, partner? That's a gutsy run, a physical run, an explosive run, and he's inside the 10-yard line now. I don't know if you hand it to him again on this play, but make the defense think that you will, and maybe you have some options off of it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Haskins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
I hollered into that. It's basically a flood play, and then I just sent him to the other side.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. This is Grant. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
That's kind of the idea.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Pass 85. Pass 85. Go.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
56, right there, 56. Yeah. Slam.
Alert.
On first down, Allen. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
56 the mark, boys. 56.
Now Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 20. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. Throw left side is complete to Reed. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, Stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Haskins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Thompson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Check three, check three, check three.
Second down, Haskins. And Davis with it left side. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Just finding all the holes.
Got it. 49. Lunch 49. Hey, let's get in that hole.
Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Momentum fully shifted.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Haskins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Jeremy Sprinkle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Oh, I haven't done shit.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I probably had to fix it before we started.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now throwing on 3rd down, but he cannot connect.
Fucking hold on to it.
Calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
What was what one?
This is taken at the 15. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
Look at all my accolades I can punt now.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and
look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown or the 2-point conversion. Field goals are going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st down, it's Grant. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now Allen to throw. To throw on 3rd down. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Alert!
56. Month 56.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Matthew Ioannidis. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready. Eight together. I got it. Out.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Thompson, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively.
At the Bills' 43-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, man.
They go with Thompson again. And some space here. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Ready?
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get this back to just the 20 with a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Allen now looks to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Situation. Let's go.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, Grant. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On the run, Darkwan. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2nd and 5 now. Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Steps away to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
I'm going for it, by the way.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. Operating from the gun, Allen. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about.
Nothing to pass her.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. The penalty is a result of that hit there.
I literally was
and this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They run it here with Thompson. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Hey, buddy. Nothing. Dog just came to say hi.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run on second down with Blue. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They only need a yard here. Third down and 1 after the penalty. They go again with Blue. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Thompson. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Lorenzo Alexander brings him down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
I thought I could
stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. The Redskins on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
I thought I had enough.
They'll keep it on the ground. Blue. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on first and second down, because that leaves them third and short, third and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
So a victory here for the Washington Redskins, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening